Open space is fabulous because, particularly for a group like this, a bunch of really bright people, they don't need to be told what to do. They're just dying to make things happen and to create. So a lot of ways, the process allows us to step back and get out of the way. And they declare topics, they meet, they find folks who have allies, they get excited, they create things, they make commitments. A conference organizer who spent a year of his life organizing an extraordinary conference, and at the end he did a retrospective like you all did, and all the evaluations came back and people said, you know what, we loved those coffee breaks where we get to just talk to each other. And he's like, wait, I spent all my time on the other stuff. So they asked him to do it again, and the next year, partly out of spite and partly out of creativity, he said, well, we'll organize it the next year, but it's going to be all coffee breaks. So in a sense, that's what open space is. You take the best part of a conference and you just make that the whole thing. I'm always inspired by that Margaret Mead quotation. Never doubt the ability of a small group of committed people to change the world. In fact, it's the only thing that does. So you can be that small group, even with just two of you. A lot of people go through their life in organizations or in teams feeling alone. And they shouldn't. They don't need to, because there's a commonality that's right in front of them, but there's no way to name it. So the technique allows people to name it, and they come out quite empowered and excited. If you're not learning or contributing, wherever you are, whenever, throughout the day, you should get up, use your 2 feet, and go someplace where you can learn or contribute. Folks who would like to be a convener, now would be your time. Come on up, find some paper, find some markers, and let's start the idea flow. Start the marketplace.
I'd like to talk about future perspectives, so the art of shaping your future and how you can envision the future, potentially using games to do that.
Excellent. Thank you. A little acknowledgement for Glenn being the first one here. Everybody, come on, come on. I like to visualize things for the groups that I work with.
Come out here on the floor. Let's rock some more. Come out here on the floor. Honey, let's rock some more, yeah.
We're pretty much on time, whatever that means in open space. What's going to happen next is you can get up and go and see the topics that have been slotted into round one. The breaks will happen naturally, and we will gather again as a community at 3:30.
Honey, move back.
Second step.
Shuffle to the left.
Third
Wobble to the right.
fourth step.
Now it's plain to see you're hurting on me, but it's a natural fact. I like it like that, so work out. Yeah, baby, work out.
Work, baby, work out.
Honey, work out.
Here's my invitation as part of the closing circle. I view this as an opportunity for the whole, meaning the entire assembled community today, to reflect together, kind of as one mind.
So I was inspired by the energy and the passion, and to see like the energy form these little groups, and to see people within like 90 minutes improve their skills dramatically, and the level of commitment.
Everybody that was in the room was trying to do the same thing. Like there was this, everyone was leaning forward into the game, looking at where the game could be improved, and I don't think I've ever been in a group of people all sitting on the edge of their chairs for 3 days like that. So you inspired me.